How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is William on this Monday, February 20th, 2023. How y'all doing? Listen, I've been out doing my, research and investigation today of my own, okay? And first, let me go ahead and just tell y'all this so y'all can kind of catch on real quick, especially you young men and young women that's coming behind me. Let me go ahead and tell y'all this that y'all probably don't know. So I went to the child support agency this morning to complain, get this woman, this Dawn Lavana, fired, right, for her not doing her job adequately and correctly in this child support case against me, right? So let me just tell y'all this what I found out. Listen, what I found out this morning is that, do y'all know this? And I'm gonna say it real clear. Do y'all know that the state does not govern the child support agent of Richmond County? What? I'm gonna say it again. Do y'all know that the state of North Carolina does not govern the child support agency anymore as of July 2010? So he said, well, who governs it then? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all that too now. Who governs the child support agency here in Richmond County is the county commissioners. So what do that mean, y'all? That means if they got some person against you, go all the way up the ladder, can't nobody do nothing about it. Ain't that something? So everybody, to all the county commissioners, go over the DSS and the child support here locally. So don't nothing go out of Richmond County. Sound kind of weird, don't it, y'all? But I just found that out. See, like I said, I'm catching up with a lot of stuff. I wish I didn't have to do this because the judge, the maggot judge, and people around here, they shouldn't do nothing that's that because they don't like something, they should do something about what the law states. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a child support case here in Richmond County, you governor here by Richmond County. Yes, you are. By the county commissioners. Yes, sir. So they say what goes in that DSS building as well as child support now. Other counties have company that come from outside the county, which this county should have the same thing. But no, why would they? When they got everything tight, Nick, buddy stuff here. So why would they do that? And I know a lot of them county commissioners here in this county. You know what I'm saying? So now I understand why all this stuff being pulled against me, because look, they pretty much own anything that goes on here in Richmond County. So don't nothing get banned. You know what I'm saying? So you go up the ladder, you don't go up the ladder no further than the county commissioners. Cause they govern all this junk around here. So all this evil junk that befalls you ain't just from the judge, ain't just from that courthouse, ain't just from them attorney. It's from the whole shebang system here. That's why George Davis is such a nasty bastard of a lawyer. Because everything here it got its own clique. They got their own clique here all the way up the ladder to the county commission. That's right. And I went up there to appeal my case this morning. And the lady said they ain't have no form for me to sign to appeal. So I'm going to write my own appeal and go up there and appeal this case that this judge ruled on February 17th, 2023. So I just found that out, y'all, and I just want to make it known to y'all that I'm going to appeal my case today, tomorrow. I'm going to write it up, and I'm going to go take it up there in an appeal. And on one hand, I got 10 days to go back before the same judge, which I ain't gonna do that. I did that with Crawford. I paid for a lawyer to go back before Crawford, and that was a garbage move. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm going straight to Raleigh Court of Appeals, and based on all the information that this raggedy judge has did to me, and that Lavana lady. So she being investigated now. I made complaints about her, and so she being investigated now accordingly. So I'm gonna see how the lady, I get the people up there that's gonna investigate her is gonna give me a call, because, like I said, y'all, she didn't even do her job right. Anytime that a client can go in there and ask for the child support help, that child support worker is supposed to know everything about that client, how much money they're getting, whatever they present as far as the other parent that they're going after, they're supposed to present the same information concerning the client that gets money too. See, now, I told y'all they pulled my bank statement from 2018 to 2020, right? And based me paying child support off what my bank account had in it. Just what my bank account had now. But at the same time, they didn't present her bank accounts. From the same time period, which her bank account was consistent to over $10,000 a month. So you understand what I'm saying? But they're gonna use mine, and then on top of that, y'all, I had my kids in my home and up under my custody. So even though they used my bank statement from 2018 to 2020, I had my kids up until 2019, March of 2019. You know what I'm saying? So, but they used my bank statement based on the money that I had in my bank now, and use that for me to pay child support in 2023. 5 years ago, y'all. And I see why all this grimy and stuff go on here in Richmond County, y'all, because it don't go no further than the county commission. They sit back in them office, they sit back with their pen, they sit back up under the table making phone call, out to get you. So I didn't think all this was working against me. Now I just found out today, all the way to the top of the county commissioner working against me in this county. Sure enough, Phil. And that's the reason why you got a crack patient looking like that Dawn Lavana can do the junk that she done because she was told to do what she done. She just didn't do it on her own. She was told to do that junk. But see, at the same time, she ain't get my share records for her bank statement. And then she said child support don't count. Yeah, if it's another man paying child support, no, it don't count. But you know what count? He ain't even their daddy. That's what make the money count, because ain't no birth certificate got his name on it. So he's not the daddy. So he giving her money for supporting her. That money is countable because that's an income that she getting. That she didn't verify that income with the social service, with the food stamp. She ain't verified all this money that she getting from her family, other people, from this ex-boyfriend. She getting all this money under the table and living a darn good life with the money, and then living off social services, DSS, food stamp, Medicaid for my children. Like I told her one time before, I'm gonna tell her again. When you decided to do that step there towards me, you decided wrong, because I got all of your information, your bank statements dating back to November of 2017. I know everything about you, your workman's comp, your disability, your physical and mental disability. See, that's the whole thing, buddy. Let me tell you something. That's the reason why Michelle is being protected in the Richmond County way she is, because it's all the way to the top of the county commissioners, y'all. And I always wondered, I said, man, how in the world this stuff keep happening? What in the world going on? Now I just found out. Everything that goes on in this county stays in this county, y'all. You heard what I said? Everything goes on in this county stays in this county. So all of you one that's going to court and wonder why this and that happening to you, Raleigh ain't got nothing to do with the governor of this county. Only the county commissioners has anything to do with it. And I just want to keep saying that to y'all because I want y'all to get this. Those men, those of you who love their children and want their children, and they got a grimy, nasty mother, I'm telling you, this county right here. Now, let me see, women, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to ask y'all a question. You women that's really been abused and really been hurt out there, tell me, do you get help? Do you get help from the district attorney, resign the district attorney's office? Do you really get help? Do you really get, I'm talking about the real women's now. I ain't talking about you maggot women's out there claiming you being hurt and abused and not. So you real women's out there that's really being abused and really being hurt. Do you get help from the district attorney's office, as Michelle held? Do you get help from Reese Saunders? Do you get help from the sheriff department? You know, on the Guttich hand now, do you get help, you know, to the women that's really being abused? Do you really get help from these people? No, because it's designed to help those women that don't need it, you know, to get at to somebody that they want to get at. But, you know, like I said, this thing is I told y'all I'm finna turn this thing up, didn't I? And that's exactly what finna happen. Finna turn this thing up. So as far as the county commissioners, forget that junk. You know, because see, either way it go, they doing junk underminingly under the table, and they hurt you. That's what they do here, all the way up to the county commissioners now. And I didn't never ever think that this thing was going, that county commission had pulling strings on you. So that just came to my attention today. They pulling strings on you, buddy. So, like I said, I'm making up to my YouTube, y'all, that I'm gonna make that the woman couldn't give me a form to sign to appeal my case. So I guess she said you're gonna have to write some up. So I guess I'm gonna have to write some on a piece of paper and go up there and appeal my case. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I'm not appealing to go back before the same judge neither. I'm appealing my case to go straight to the Court of Appeals in Raleigh. You know, that's exactly what my case is gonna go, and that's what I'm appealing for it to go out of this county. Cause ain't nothing happening right for me in this county with these wicked judges, wicked district attorney, wicked sheriff's office, officers in this county. Now it's going all the way up the ladder to the wicked doggone county commissioners. Yes. Yes. And like I said, I already know some of them. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. If not all of them, I know some of them. But I may know all of them. I don't know. I got to go back. I got to go through the dictionary and see who all of them is. Because I do already know some of them. I know one of them going to stay right up the road. You know what I'm saying? They stay up, so I know a lot of them here. So I'm gonna go find out the ones I don't know and see what's going on here. Because they all sit down. Most of them white. So whatever they sit down and do and pull hands against you, they doing it under the table. See, that's just what the devil do. He got all his devil demons sitting down in high places to hurt you, and you don't even know they're hurting you. But God know. God know who them wicked bastards is that's been hurting me. boy, believe me, I'm on my job this morning, y'all. On this Monday morning, I'm on my job. And look, let me tell y'all something. Thank each and every one of you for following me and stating your answers and everything. Thank you. Look, and most of all, thank y'all the one that gives us the prayer in the Lord for my sake. Thank y'all for that. And I ain't talking about anybody, because anybody can't pray for me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want anybody to pray for me. You know what I'm saying? I want them real believers in the Lord and believe in righteousness and in truth shall overrule. Those the ones I want to pray for me. The ones that don't know no better and that just want to open their mouth with idle words. Don't say nothing about me. Don't say nothing about me at all. But the one that know how to pray and know how to pray to the Lord rightly and in truth, thank you for your prayers. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank y'all. I'll be back to you as this step-by-step ladder that I'm going through right now, and I'll be back with y'all. Oh, yeah, let me just leave this out there, y'all. Let me put this out there first before I go. Now, y'all know when I said the judge, Joseph David, the judge, they went back to 2018 to 2020. To use my bank statement, that money could have came from her. It could have come from anywhere. People helping me anywhere. And they used my bank statements during those times to establish me paying child support in 2023. 5 years ago, y'all. 5 years ago. And 2 of the years, I had my own kids full time. And Michelle was getting help for them while I had them. She was getting DSS help for them. She was getting food stamp for them. You can't erase the records. Can't do that. So she been getting help, and she getting help for this man paying her money under the table that she ain't disclosing to DSS. And DSS, I asked y'all to investigate that woman all the way back to 2017, because she been getting money for the help for my children, and 2 of the years she ain't have them at all. So from 2019 on is when Judge Crawford granted her to have full custody over my children and stripped me of my rights. And since that time, and all this time, she been getting all this money through her bank account. The same bank account that they using for me, they not using for her. So child support is based on both parents. Is that not right, y'all? Both parents, and all the money they get. So they can use my bank statement back from 2018 to 2020. Then they certainly have to use her bank statement as well, right? For the same exact time, right? To see what kind of money that she was going through in her bank. Right? But they didn't do that. They only use mine. And I got to pay child support based on 2018, 2020 for 2023. All right, y'all. I just want to update y'all today. And anything else I come up with, I'm going to come back to y'all and let y'all know. Thank you for hearing.